to the real. Thank you for your blessings and for the gift of life. Amen.
Welcome to Yes You Can International, a home of discovery, development, and demonstration. A home of love, relationship, and family. A place of mastering mindset for transformation and building deeper relationship.
YYCI Blueprint is TIME for the youth leaders, and young families. Transformation and training. Inspiration and impartation. Mentoring and motivation. Empowering and education.
Yes You Can International Limited mission is to transform lives, relationships, professions, and education, and to support the youth and women to change their mindset, their stories and their situations, and also to support the underprivileged and vulnerable women and children. YYCI's mission is to engage the youth's mind positively and take positive actions, to help them to focus and not to be distracted, and to get better and let them know they have everything in them to be successful and fulfilling their purpose, and once they believe in themselves and focus on their development, they can also help others to get better, and that is why we established Yes You Can International Limited mission is to transform lives, relationships, professions, and education, and to support children, youth, and women to change their mindset, their stories, and their situations, and also to support the underprivileged and vulnerable women and children. Our aim is to provide services of care, protection, participation, and rehabilitation of children and youth in difficult situations, and ensure their social adjustment, total growth, and development. To advocate and support the underprivileged and vulnerable women and children, and partner with other organizations, orphanages, hospitals, and institutions that support the underprivileged and vulnerable women and children. To support and protect vulnerable children. To provide extra help underprivileged women. To ensure they are kept safe. To provide healthy food. To provide education. To provide child welfare services. To protect children from abuse, neglect. To enable children to remain safely in the premises provided. To be a good listener, good friend, and truthful to the children and the youth.
Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of Yes You Can International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to YYCI TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do.
If we can change, then everything around us will change.
Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We are in the world of creativity. Okay, so welcome to Y.Y.C.I International Georgia Youth Seminar. And I'm going to hand over to our great, amazing lady that will be leading us on this great seminar. The theme of this seminar is how can we face and overcome disappointment, disagreement, and also disappointment and disagreement in friendship. And I think that topic is really interesting to talk about it, especially among ourselves as the youth. So permit me to welcome Ambassador Elena as our great chairperson and organizer and the coordinator of this event. You are welcome.
Hello everyone from Georgia. I am Elena Shalamberdze, young coordinator and ambassador. The second time today, our youth from Georgia had the opportunity to have the summit and talk about our opinion on an important topic. How can we face and overcome disagreement and disappointment in relationship? Thank you very much, our dear Queen, Dr. Elizabeth Lucas. YYCI-YLEN International Director, Founder, for this amazing opportunity. Before we begin our extraordinary seminar, I would like to say a few words about this important topic. Friendship is a source of important experience for a child. Having friends help him to be independent outside his family and learn to build relationship based on mutual respect, love, and trust with other people. In this circle of friends, the child may encourage and battle heritage and injustice, but it is by overcoming them that he will understand who his true friend is, who will be loyal to him until the end of his life. Children become friends when they discover that they have common interests. Perhaps they were neighbors or their parents are friends, and as a result of children spend a lot of time together, and this turns into friendship. In healthy friendship, the child is free to make friends with people outside of this circle of friends and not fear that friend will be removed from their circle because of which it is not necessary to friends to do everything together and it's the same way. Children who have reached the age of adolescence have a need to establish themselves in society. At this time, they are characterized by low self-esteem and desire for others to accept and recognize their responsibility. Consequently, they gravitate towards a relationship with kids who are popular, have a lot of money, and have a lot of friends. Let's not forget the role of parents is very important. It depends to a great extent of the parent how his child conducts his social life. Always remember that an honest conversation with the child is a prerequisite for solving any problems. If the child suddenly withdraws into himself, spends a lot of time alone, no longer communicates with the children with whom he used to be friends, it is time to act. Share your experience. Talk about social problems. Spend more time with your children because they are moments when your child needs your support very, very much. Please note this. Okay. And now I want to declare our webinar open, and I call a first speaker is Lucas Samkharadze. Introduce yourself, dear.
Thank you so much, Elaine. Thank you so much, my dear Queen, for this really amazing opportunity. Congratulations, everyone, and good luck. Okay, now we're waiting. Lucas Samharadze, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself and go ahead.
Greetings. My name is Lucas Amkharadze. I'm from Chiatura. I
Please,
studied in the
please
second
open
public.
your camera, Nicholas,
Oh,
please.
sure.
Yes, thank you so much.
Just a second. I hope we are visible.
Not yet.
Are we? Can you see us?
I cannot see. YLEN?
I don't see. Now it's good.
Okay, amazing.
Now it's good.
Okay, so greetings. My name is Lucas Amkharadze, and this is my friend Sabama Chaidze. We're from Second Public School of Chiatura, and we are very glad to have the opportunity to express our attitude towards such a problematic issue as disappointment and disillusionment among friends. Therefore, we specifically named our presentation, and yet life is still beautiful. So we would like to start our presentation now, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
We will share screen actually. Just a second.
Yes, we can share. I make it. Yes.
Has the screen been shared? Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see your slides.
Okay, amazing. So I will start. Without arguments and disagreements, our life is perfect, especially school life. Sometimes different opinions are followed by heated argument, conflict. In the end, everyone gets hurt. Agreement fails. People get resentment. Fear, sadness, disagreement may even cost us a friend. Friends often do something to click, etc. They have similar attitude in rise. For example, some it is better to party, others do. Some like red things. What should we do? Of course, everyone's opinion is important and respected. It's most important skill that teachers, parents, and classmates should take care to develop. When we decide to deal with relationship between students, we must remember to be careful and fair. When a conflict occurs between two friends, it is a quite common and not alarming. Why? Because at this age they learn relationships, solving problems and protecting their own principles. However, at this time it's very important for each teacher, school specialists, parents to take into account the age, character, and peculiarities of the teenager. We will offer you an important tip for adults, which we also like very much. Firstly, control your emotions. Don't forget that you're the best example for a teenager in any situation. Be measured when you give him a note. By yelling and beating him, we teach him that it is possible and normal to act this way when he is angry. Secondly, find out why your child had a conflict. Listen to him. A teenager should see that your main goal is not to punish him or give him a note. Thirdly, teach how to behave in a similar situation at another time. Tell a specific example. Teach that conflicts are not resolved by hand-to-hand combat. Fourthly, we are also adults. We know that admitting mistakes and asking for forgiveness is necessary for us. Our peers need to know that there is no shame in apologizing. This will not harm the self-esteem of adults, but admitting mistakes and asking for forgiveness is a positive feature of a person. Also, teach adults to be kind and tolerant. They should always remember to treat others as they want to be treated. These rules help to resolve any disagreements. We and others should realize that any person is equal and has no right to oppress others. Also, take into account that very often teenagers can solve the situation with their peers on their own, without the help of adults. Therefore, it would be good if we are allowed to act independently within certain limits. However, this will be acceptable only if the situation has become tense for a minor reason and the teenager has the ability to resolve it. We must not forget that cases of conflict between teenagers can be willingness to be a leader, strive for recognition, arrogant attitude toward classmates,
Not forgetting a grudge, unexpressed feeling. The children really like and love his classmate, but he does not respond with the same attitude. The desire to have a friend with a some classmate, which is not pleasant and acceptable for the other classmate. Therefore, we must look for the ground of disagreement within ourselves. We encourage our peers and elders, then conflict can be avoided. To do this, try. Listen to what he offers you. Try to control your feelings. If you think you are getting angry, manage your anger. Think maybe. The proposed proposal is friendly and the person is really thinking about you. Think about whether the proposed proposal is interesting for you too. Remember that people who cannot deal with their feeling and do not know how to manage their anger become participant in conflict and fight. Remember, resolving disagreement peaceful is a sign of human strength, not weakness.
Conflicts, disagreements, excessive pride, unrealistic dreams, striving for place, and in general, the daily challenges of the life often lead to disappointment. Science says that disappointment is similar to grief and pain. Many teenagers and people suffer from this disease. Disappointment in love relationships is often is common. Young people have high expectations in this direction. Psychologists advise us you can dream, develop goals, but all this must be based on reality and in full arrangement with the other party. Unfortunately, many times disappointment appears in person's life as a result of the ideal that he has created for himself. We must beware of the fantasies that arise in mind. Disagreements always happen. Everyone has flaws, and changes can always happen. So I suggest you to calm down and see the reality of the events. The main point to avoid disappointment, in our opinion, is ourselves. Disappointment is often associated with receiving low grades, weight gain, clothing, career advancements. No one is more than the other. Let's stand firmly on the ground, be realistic, and don't try to disguise what is so obvious. If you notice something changing in friends and other relationships, look at the fact with the necessary norm realistically. Disappointment occurs precisely because of the lack of sense of reality. It is clear that it is not easy to recognize certain truths because living in a world full of illusions where everything is perfect and beautiful is more comfortable than facing the truth.
Disappointment is often associated with a toxic friend. Before breaking up with such a friend, it is important to think about your own feelings. Self-evaluation is the first step to knowing for sure if this friendship is good or bad. Letting go of toxic friend is a learning process that allows you to grow on a personal level. Self-care is not only a means of healing, but also lays a strong foundation for future relationships.
You can exercise, take some time to meditate, read a good book. The important thing is to feel valued, emotionally empowered, and develop healthy relationships. We want to tell our peers if you think that it's time to take the next step in your relationship, you do not have to rush to live, but enjoy every moment of your relationship. Live for today and give yourself time to take care of everything. The whole world is interested in this issue today. A lot of research and experiments have been conducted. The main thing is to really look at the world, always remember that life is beautiful. We thank you for your time and attention. I hope that you liked our presentation. We are always ready to face new challenges. Thank you again.
Wow, Sava, Luca, you are very amazing. Thank you for this important, beautiful, and unique presentation. Thank
Can
you
I
so
quickly
much.
ask one question? Am I
Goodbye.
permitted to ask one questions with our great speaker? The question is only one short question. What will you
Yes,
do if you notice one of your friend is feeling disappointed or discouraged? What will be your first stage
my first stage.
to support the person?
Yes. So I believe disappointment, as we talked about how it occurs, I believe supporting someone is very important. And as a friend, I think I would be pretty supportive of my friend and firstly ask them about what their problem is or like find out about it myself. Then after that, I think solving the problem is more important. So I would use myself. I would give him advice, help him maybe physically, mentally, anything they need basically. That's what friends are for. And not only friends, I believe that, and not only for friends. I believe everyone should play a big role in this, like your teacher, parent, maybe even some school psychologist or someone like that. So I believe supportive environment is super important.
Thank you
Wow.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was very nice to meet
That's great, Trey. Thank you so much. Thank you.
you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please stop
Okay.
sharing. 1 minute.
Yes, please stop share.
Just a
Luca,
minute. Sure.
please. Yes. Oh, yes. Great. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I invite the next speaker is Mariam Gaprindashvili. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself. Aya, stage is yours. Oh my God.
Hello.
Hello.
No, can we share the screen?
Please, you can.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Okay. Hello, we are from Chiatura, Georgia. My friend Marian Gafrindashvili and me, Nicola Zerdze, are going to present you a report about teenagers and their problems. Friendships, like any relationship, are susceptible to disagreements and disappointments. However, the strength of a friendship lies not in the absence of such challenges, but in the ability to navigate and overcome them. Our report delves into the intricacies of managing conflicts within friendships, offering insights and practical strategies to foster resilience, understanding, and growth. Friendship is a dynamic and multifaceted connection between individuals, often characterized by shared experiences, trust, and mutual support. Despite the bonds that tie friends together, conflicts are inevitable. Before delving into strategies for resolution, it is crucial to understand the nature of disagreements and disappointments in friendships. Recognizing that differences are a natural part of any part of relationship sets the stage for constructive problem solving.
Embracing diversity. Friends are unique individuals with their own values, beliefs, and priorities. Embracing this diversity is vital for creating a supportive and inclusive friendship. Disagreements can arise when friends fail to appreciate or understand those differences. Encouraging open discussions about individual values and beliefs can promote understanding and prevent potential conflicts. Managing expectations. Friends often assume that their companions share the same expectations regarding time, commitment, and support. However, those assumptions can lead to misunderstandings. Establishing clear communication about expectations, boundaries, and preferences is essential for cultivating a healthy and transparent friendship.
Effective communication is a cornerstone. Clear and open communication is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. In friendships, effective communication is crucial for addressing conflicts, expressing emotions, and finding common ground. Active listening. One of the fundamental aspects of effective communication is active listening. Friends should make a conscious effort to listen without judgment, ensuring that they understand each other's perspectives. Active listening fosters empathy and helps friends feel heard and validated. Expressing feelings. Honest expression of feelings is a key to resolving conflicts. Friends should feel comfortable sharing their emotions without fear of judgment. Using I statements to express feelings, such as I feel hurt when, instead of placing blame, creates a non-confrontational environment for dialogue. Choosing the right time and place. Timing and context are crucial when addressing conflicts. Choosing an appropriate time and place for discussions ensures that both parties are emotionally available and receptive to finding solutions. Avoiding confrontations in the heat of the moment allows for more thoughtful and constructive conversations.
Building empathy and understanding. Empathy is the bridge that connects individuals in times of disagreement or disappointment. Cultivating empathy within a friendship enhances mutual understanding and fosters a supportive environment. Putting yourself in their shoes. Encouraging friends to consider the perspective of the other is a powerful empathy building exercise. This involves imagining the situation from the other person's point of view, fostering composition and a deeper understanding of their feelings and motivations. Validating emotions. Validating emotions is an essential aspect of empathetic communication. Friends should acknowledge each other's feelings without judgment, recognizing that emotions are valid, even if perspectives differ. Validation creates a space for openness and honesty.
conflict resolution strategies. While disagreements and disappointments are inevitable, the ways they are addressed and resolved determines the health and longevity of a friendship. Implementing effective conflict resolution strategies is crucial for moving past challenges. Seeking compromise. In many situations, finding a middle ground through compromise is an effective resolution strategy. Friends should be willing to make a conscious and find solutions that address both parties' needs. Compromise fosters a sense of collaboration and reinforces the idea that a friendship is a partnership. Apologizing and forgiving. Apologizing when necessary and offering forgiveness are powerful tools in rebuilding trust and repairing friendships. Acknowledging mistakes and expressing genuine remorse demonstrates maturity and a commitment to the relationship.
Setting boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is essential for preventing future conflicts. Friends should openly communicate their needs and expectations, ensuring that both parties feel respected and understood. Setting boundaries helps create a framework for a healthy and sustainable friendship. Friendship, like any relationship, requires effort, understanding, and resilience to overcome disagreements and disappointments. By recognizing the inevitability of conflicts, fostering effective communication, building empathy, and implementing conflict resolution strategies, friends can navigate challenges and emerge with stronger, more resilient connections. Ultimately, the ability to overcome disagreements is a testament to the depth and maturity of a friendship, transforming conflict into opportunities for growth and strengthening the bonds that tie friends together. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much for this important presentation, Mariam and Nicholas. Thank you very much for sharing an important presentation once again. Yes, you can. We are really proud of you. Thank you very much to your teacher and to all those people who showed you the right way. And now I want to innovate the
Can I quickly ask a question? The reason why I try to ask questions, because I'm trying to also allow the audience to know that they are free to ask questions. You can either raise your hand or type it on the chat box. Because when you come to seminar like this or summit, you can't know everything, but you can clarify what you've read for better understanding. And that is why I am showing you my own example of asking questions. Sorry that I'm interrupting. I'm supposed to do the right thing by clicking the button and raising my hand. And I will do that in the next time. So, but my questions to the speakers, Nicholas and Mariam, my questions to you today is, if a friend, you know, communication, you're talking about this communication, but some communication can lead to either negative and positive. Remember, I always talk about mindset. And whatever you store in your mind is what you will believe and you think about. So if a friend of yours now comes to you and wants to pull somebody down by talking negatively about somebody else to you, what will be your reaction?
I would firstly ask my friend what's the reason for that, and I would support my friend, but also say something supportive to that friend and tell her that it might be wrong. So I'm gonna first see the reason, and then I'm gonna tell her if it's right or wrong to do that.
Nicola?
No, yeah, it will be the same.
Same. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Thank you.
Okay, and now I want to invite the next speaker, the young boy, which is already our most important member. Vakhtang Zuyadadze. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Uh, I suppose. I think my presentation should be shared right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back. I'm Vakhtang Zuyadadze from Georgia, Skaltoput Municipality, Queteres Public School. I am in 11th grade. My supporter teacher inspired me to explore the delicate art of maintaining robust and conflict-free friendship in our fast-paced lives. The value of genuine connections cannot be overstated. Join me as we unleash friendship are not just social accessories, they are the pillars that support our emotional well-being. This bond provides a safety net during growth and offers a profound sense of belonging, recognizing the vital role friendships play motivates us to invest time and efforts in understanding and preserving them. Our friendships are a mosaic of diverse personalities, each unique and valuable. Embracing the differences enriches the tapestry of our social circles. By appreciating varied the perspectives and values, we lay the foundation for a deeper, more resilient connection that's less prone to conflict born of misunderstanding. While closeness is integral to friendship, respecting personal space is equally vital. Establishing boundaries ensures that each individual feels comfortable and valued. By communicating our needs and understanding those of our friends, we create balanced and harmonious dynamics that minimize the potential for conflict. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, but how we navigate these storms defines the resilience of our friendships. Addressing misunderstandings promptly through open, respectful conversations prevents them from festering into larger issues. It's crucial to view conflict not as threats but as opportunities for growth and strengthened understanding. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is the heartbeat of deep friendship. Cultivating compassion for our friends' experience fosters a sense of connection that transcends surface level interactions. By placing ourselves in their shoes, we nurture a bond that withstands the test of time. No friendship is immune to missteps. Genuine apologize and willingness to forgive are powerful tools in repairing and fortifying bonds after conflict. This willingness to acknowledge mistakes and move forward demonstrates a commitment to enduring strength of the friendship. Investing time in our friendship is deliberate choice with immeasurable returns. Meaningful interactions create lasting memories and deepen the connection. Whether it's a shared adventure or a quiet moment, quality time is a fuel that propels our friendship forward, ensuring they remain vibrant and fulfilling. Respect is a cornerstone of lasting friendship. Acknowledging each other's strengths and differences create a culture of appreciating and understanding. When respect is mutual, conflicts find it challenging to take root, allowing the friendship to flourish in an environment of trust and admiration, which we cherish the positive as friendship. It's equally important to recognize when to let go is a challenging yet essential aspect of maintaining a healthy social cycle. By prioritizing our well-being, we create space for more positive connections to flourish. I see. Oh, yeah. Equipping ourselves with practical conflict resolution skills is akin to building a toolkit for friendship success. These tools empower us to navigate challenges, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper connection. From active listening to compromise, each skill contributes to the resilience of our friendship. In conclusion, building and maintaining friendship is an art that requires effort, understanding, and commitment to growth. By embracing diversity, communication effectively, and fostering empathy, we navigate the complexities of friendship, ensuring lasting conflict-free connections. Thank you for joining today's deep dive into the world of friendship harmony. May your friendship flourish and bring joy to your life. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Dawi, Ms. Abajo. It was very interesting presentation. As always, you spoke very amazingly and give us information very important. Thank you very much for that.
Okay, also, thank you so much, Waftank. You are, as always, very amazing. Also, thank you so much, Luca, Saba, Mariam, Nicolas. We are really proud of you. Thank you. And I think now Dr. Queen also have a question.
Now I have done the right thing by raising my hand up. So feel free to write your questions on the chat box or raise your hand. Now my questions to what's our speaker? Our last speaker? Vaco. Okay.
Yes.
Now, on yours, I know you are sharing with us about building personal, having our own personal development. Because before you can love somebody, before you can fellowship with somebody, before you can have friends or build relationship, it has to start with you. And that's why I appreciate your message as well this morning. But can you just give us one or two skills that we can build when we are doing our personal development, preparing ourselves to relate with others? Can you just give us two skills that we need to develop?
Oh, yeah, it's maybe empathy.
Yeah, yes, it's just mentioned it. It's all in your slides. I just want two skills so that I can,
One is empathy, I think,
Okay.
and the other one, it's hard, respect, mutual respect, maybe.
Yes,
Yes,
you can. Yes. So we have empathy. You have to know how to show empathy in a sense that we are all different, and we need to know that whatever our friends is going through that time or whatever is making them to behave the way they are behaving, there must be a reason behind it. So we need to put ourselves in that shoe to say, what if I was the one in that situation behaving that way? And then when it comes to respect, we all need to respect one another, because when you respect people, it comes back to you. So those two skills you've just mentioned is very good. And to add one to it as well is communication. Communication is also very good in friendship, because how you communicate with people will attract them, and how you communicate with people will give them ability to respect you. So it's very important, because if you respect others, your colleagues, your friends, then they will respect you, isn't it, Berko?
Yes, I totally agree.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, I invite the next speaker is Tamas Chegiani. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Tamas Chegian, 7th grade student. Salama Chegian, 11th grade student of Putri Public School of Skaldu Municipality, and teacher is Kahaber Chakwetat. Friendship is such an important and special bond. It is all about trust, support, and understanding. Friends make our life more fun and meaningful, whether it's sharing happiness and so on. Friends bring great joy to our lives. Friendship is about being there for each other, celebrating success and providing comfort in difficult times. True friends accept you for who you are and help you achieve your dreams. They are like a second family, and the memories you create together are priceless. It's important to remember that friendship requires effort on both sides, so it's good to show appreciation and make time for your friends. Disagreement and disappointment in a friendship. When it comes to disagreements, it is important to approach the situation with compassion and understanding. We should try to see things through our friends' eyes and express our thoughts and feeling calmly and respectfully. It's also important to actively listen to our friends' perspective, which works for both of us. And when it comes to disappointment, it is essential to express our feelings honestly but politely. Let our friends know how their actions or words have affected us and to allow them to explain their sides as well. It's natural to feel frustrated sometimes, but being in a relationship with your friends can help us understand each other better and solve any problems. Maintaining Maintaining a healthy friendship takes effort on both sides. It is important to be patient, understanding, and willing to work together to resolve disagreements and frustrations.
Based on what we mentioned above, another important aspect of overcoming disagreement and disappointment in friendship is practicing forgiveness and letting go of resentment. Holding grudges can strain a relationship, so it's important to forgive and move on. Besides, it can be helpful to focus on the positive aspects of your friends. Remind yourself of the reasons you became friends in the very beginning and the good times you shared together. This will help put the situation into perspective and remind you of the importance of your friend. You should be able to see potential reasons behind their behavior. Let's try to find healthy ways to communicate. In this case, it can be helpful to understand the circumstances that led to your friend's behavior. Your friend may also not know how upset you are, so communicating your feelings directly to them can reduce the chances of misinterpretation and misunderstanding. During the conversation, we should try to keep calm and avoid speaking in an upset or angry voice. Passive-aggressive or sarcastic behavior can make your situation worse. And finally, remember that no friendship is perfect. It's normal to have ups and downs, but it's how we get through them together that matters. Open and honest communication, empathy, and willingness to find out is the main genres of the straight and long-lasting friendship. That's all what I want to talk about this topic. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Solomon and Thomas. Both of you give us a presentation with great attitude and interest and share your opinion. Thank you for this. I'm proud of you.
And also we're proud of you, teacher Kahaber Chapetadze. Thank you, dear. Well done, great job. Okay. Continue, Ellen, please.
Okay, our next speaker is Maria Marguliani. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello. First of all, I will share your screen. Yeah, I can. Yeah. First of all, hello. I'm Maria Margolani from Sweden team. I live in Messier Municipality and I'm from Kala School. And my presentation is this. How can I come up with a disappointment in friendship? Author Maria Margolani. What does friendship mean? We will talk about this subject. First of all, what does friendship mean? All our relationship in Facebook, by the way, what challenges or disappointment may come across. Also, how can we catch up with the disappointment to friends? And what's the most important, I think, introduce inspiration of friendships, disappointment, and animosity, their attitude about this subject. And what's this? In last sentence, last slide, I would like to perform your attitude of my close friends about how they handle disappointment in friendship. First of all, what does friendship mean? Your actual friend fight for you, respect you, include you, encourage you, need you, deserve you, and stand by you. In my notion, friend is another family member of a person. Friendship is like a safe place for everybody. Friends are with us in our bad and nice days. They stand shoulder to shoulder to us, in my opinion. Friendship, first of all, means love each other, respect, understand, trust. An actual friend always knows when we are in grief and tries to stay clear, stay as clear of every difficulty of life, even if she hear that doesn't matter, this friend will be boy or girl. Liza's in this case, this wrong is very painful as far as for our friends. After was the most how to say global problem in yours is online relationship in Facebook. Nowadays, the attitude to friendship has changed. A lot of people use social programs, social medias, for instance, Facebook, Instagram, or other, and it doesn't matter which social media it will be for communication, and sometimes how their opinion is this, humans become their friends or just friends. I mean, in their notion, everyone after one side may be a friend, and by the way, every Facebook or Instagram customer. While online contact or conversation, we can't know a person.
Mariam, one minute. I'm so sorry. Holiday slides it. She's little got freedom. We see only your slide. You can change it.
Oh, wait.
Yes, please. Because we see so very beautiful and
Yeah.
interesting here.
You see now?
Yeah. Yes, it's fierce and you.
Okay, so I will enter.
Yes, now it's good.
Yeah.
Great.
So online relationship in Facebook, how I was speaking about nowadays, an attitude to friendship has changed. How I already said, a lot of people use social programs, social media, for instance, Facebook, Instagram, or other social media application for communication, and sometimes how their opinion is this, humans become their friends or just friends. I mean, in their notion, everyone after one side may be friend, and by the way, every Facebook or Instagram costume. While online contact or conversation we can't know a person, it can demonstrate as just advantage and common interest, but it is disadvantage. Finally, we all think that this human is so nice and has some person behave skills. Instead of at this time we like ourselves, I think, and after beholding its bad sides, we feel disappointment, and I think it's logical because when you think that you know a person, and after all your communication after some time, few days or few months after, this person may you may behold the bad side of this person's personality, and I think that's most how to say that's most disappointment I think in person, because it's how to say in my notion this is the most how to say common problem for everybody, I think, and especially young people. What challenges or disappointment you may come across, and how you see in this slide, I have a picture of my friends have rejected me. And friends are able to be friends, how I already said, having friendship with actually people. We may think that this person truly can be considered as our friend and have different into different from this person. This human can be considered from our side as close friend, but this friend may not have the same attitude to us. For example, we may tell this person secrets, our feelings to somebody, our interest, but this person may not have the same attitude to us. After, how can we deal with disappointment to friends? First of all, I think the most important is to find the person who will become your real friend in your life and look after him or her. That doesn't matter, this will be boy or girl. Try not to trust everybody. Form your notion. What does friendship mean for me? Because of one person knows, for example, have some criteria of what may be friendship for me, and this will help a person to find actual friend in her or his life. Be careful while choosing friends. To later block person which left a bad impression, for example, on Facebook or Instagram. And by the way, to person who met by one side, I think the person met by one side can't be actually considered as a friend. And I thought that it will be interesting if I perform you notions of my close friends about how they handle with disappointment in friendship. One of them says, I can handle it. I don't trust anyone much anymore, and accordingly I get disappointed less often. I have been disappointed many times, but I don't take it seriously. Disappointment in friendship should be stronger and better because when you're alone, you will have much time and involve your future. If a friend has disappointed me, I try not to have a relationship like it was before, or I don't make friends anymore. There was one such case when a childhood friend misbehaved and blamed me his crime on me. I comfort myself by saying that I will overcome all these disappointments and those states of life that are called exams. And last some notion opinion is my teachers who persuaded me to take part in this project, and I'm proud of her. We mostly face disappointment in friendship when we have wrong expectations about people. It's not easy to overcome this. I can say from my personal experience that I have overcome many disappointments with the right attitude. We should see people as they really are and not as we want them to be. Don't embellish their behavior, accept reality, and we have to finish the toxic relationship. And I want to make a remark about online communication. It's sometimes, but very rarely, this person may become actually our friend. And I tell this from my own experience. I have one friend to who I asked when I was deciding to take part in this project, and this person he helped me to make decision of this. And because of that, I think sometimes, but rarely, these people may become friends. Thanks for attention, and I hope this presentation was interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Oh my God. I like it very much. Thank you so much, Mariam, for a unique presentation and unique information. I am glad that you shared your opinion. Okay. I invite the next speaker.
1 minute, dear Ellen. Professor, dear Queen Elizabeth, I have a question because
Sorry to disrupt. I think we are just doing conversation here. So not just only speaking, but at least let us draw ourselves back. Mariam, thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much the other speaker for sharing. I wanted to ask question that time, but the question didn't come on time, but I will ask that question later. But for Mariam, the question just quickly, I know you've said something about the challenges of building friendship and other things like that and how to deal with it. And I'm glad that you also mentioned one last slide, which also is part of the questions that I want to ask. And the questions, especially on social media, you know that every one of us, we are engaged with these social medias and other things. But what kind of challenges can you encounter when you are building friendship on social media, most especially Instagram and Facebook? What kind of challenge? Just mention two. And how do you personally will deal with it? Mariam, are you here?
მარიამ, ხომ არ გნებავს ქართულად გადაგითარგმნოთ? კითხვა და ქართულად უპასუხო.
Okay.
დიდი სიამოვნებით გადავთარგმნი.
დიახ.
მარიამ, თუ გესმის ჩვენი ხმა?
Okay, it's not there?
Mariam? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because
anybody can ask that question. Let me throw it to the previous speakers. Do you have a answer to my question?
First of all, I will translate into Georgian.
Okay.
Dear professor, yeah, and then they will answer.
Okay.
ქალბატ ძვირფასო საზოგადოება მოგესალმებით. პირველ რიგში მე მზეო ბერაძე გახლავართ. ეხლა თამარ ვერაძის აკაუნტით ვარ იმდენად რამდენადაც მოსწავლის ერთი სიტყვით. სახელით და გვარით და მინდა გადაგითარგმნოთ შეკითხვა ქალბატონი ელისაბედის და შეკითხვა მდგომარეობდა იმაში, რომ რა თქმა უნდა მარიამი საუბრობდა მეგობრობასთან და მეგობრობის ურთიერთობასთან დაკავშირებულ გამოწვევებზე და შეკითხვა იყო ესეთი, თუ რა არის ის მთავარი გამოწვევა, რასაც თქვენ ასე ვთქვათ პირისპირ ხვდებით მეგობრებთან და ასე შემდეგ ურთიერთობის დროს. ვისაც აქვს სურვილი, შეუძლია უპასუხოს ამ შეკითხვას, ან ხელი აიწიეთ მაგალითად რომ
მარიამი შემოგვიერთდა.
Mariam Margulani შემოვიდა.
Great, I think. And that's all. What I wanted to say today. I hope
Yeah.
that was interesting for you.
Yes, მარიამ, ქაბატონს ჰქონდა შეკითხვა. დედოფალს, რომ გესმის ჩემი ხმა?
დიახ.
დიახ, რომ აი ურთიერთობებში, მაგალითად მეგობრებთან კომუნიკაციის დროს, ურთიერთობის დროს, რა არის მთავარი გამოწვევა თქვენთვის? რა ისახება მთავარ გამოწვევად? აი ამასთან დაკავშირებით ჰქონდა შეკითხვა. შეიძლება რომ გვიპასუხოთ?
Okay, the most how to say important hard challenge while in friendship for me was trust, because I usually trust easily to people, and that's why I have disappointed many times with my friends, and especially this year. I want to make a remark, and I think I have to how to say, I have to handle this problem with me in myself. I think I mean, sometimes when, for example, someone disappoint me, I try to find some problem in me and not to make this person disappointed too. That's challenging what I see in friendship from my experience.
Yeah, because I mean, like it's just like you.
It's the most hard for me because I trust everybody, you know, and I make remarks mostly about trust in my presentation too.
Yeah, I do understand. I could totally understand with you, because sometimes it's just like I'm like you, Mariam. I easily trust people. That's another thing. And then another thing is that because we trust them, we raise our expectation too high. So we expect too much from them, even though we don't know them much. Because the level you are, the level I am, might be different from the level our friends are. And we want to put them in the same level. Some of them can be higher than us, and some of them can be lower than us. But our expectation is too high for them. And also, we easily, quickly build that trust. And that is why, like I always say to people, that you can build a trust overnight. But when that trust is broken, believe it or not, it could take you years to rebuild that trust.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's one of the challenges that we are working on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mariam.
And I want to try that, how to say, I plan to handle this problem in me, and how I would like to say, I think we have to not trust everybody, like from one side, or someone will text us, for example, on Facebook. Actually, this person actually may interest us and demonstrate us just some nice sides of her or his personality. And that's most important problem. And after experiences, I think all of this, I will, how to say, learn from life these lessons, and after don't make same mistake. And I want to tell everybody and advise this. That's all.
You are amazing, Mariam. Wow.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Really.
Over to you, Ambassador Elena.
Okay, I invite the next speaker is Natalie Ilnikachadze. Can you hear me here?
Now she here. Natalie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I am Natalie Nikachadze, 15 years old from Sestafoni. My camera.
Okay. Your camera not working.
Yeah, and can I continue without camera?
Okay, dear. Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. You can continue with our camera, because we agree. We understand if you can.
Okay.
Thank you. Continue.
Today I'm going to talk about how to solve disagreement pointed in friendship. A person is a social being. He needs to be in relationship with other people and socialists. There are different types of relationship: family, friendship, romantic, and others. Friends have the most important place in our life. Friendship is based on love, trust, common goals, and aspirations. Friendship is formed between people who have some common hobbies, similar views on life, interests, and goals. So we should define our interest and the circle of friends from the beginning. Because when two people have different opinions and any matter, this often leads to anger, which may lead to blaming each other and breaking up the relationship. We go through the most important emotional and memorable stages of life with our friends, and we should not forget the importance of a particular person in our life. First of all, in order to reduce disagreement between friends, we should be able to express our own opinion and position in such a way as to respect the opinions of others. Also, friends are there to share our troubles, but if we focus on the only bad, it will affect their emotional mood negatively, which may lead to disagreements. We should not be selfish. We must be able to listen to them, and we must have the ability to understand other people's emotions. Sometimes we think that when they talk to us, they ask us to immediately come up with plan to solve it. But in fact, it is important to listen and give them opportunity to share their emotions, because if we always talk about ourselves, it will get boring for everyone and they will no longer want to be with us. When there are positive changes in friends' life, we should not hesitate to notice and praise them. We always spoil everything with sarcastic jokes. Also, we should not compare ourselves to a friend. We may give more financially, but she will show us love and loyalty in other ways. No one is always right. We should not always justify ourselves. If we are guilty, we should be able to admit it and sincerely apologize to our friend. It is very difficult to find true and faithful friend these days. Therefore, if we have such a person, we should trust them, we should appreciate them, and try not to hurt them. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Natalie. This is very important speech. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Okay, I call next speaker. Is Annie Korishvili. Hello, dear. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Annie Korishvili from Georgia, Tbilisi. Today I want to talk about how to deal with the disappointment in friendship. Let's face it, no one's perfect, not your neighbor, not your parent, and certainly not your friend. In fact, people closest to you are bound to disappoint you from time to time. How you handle the occasional disappointments in friendship will dictate how meaningful your long-term friendships are. Disappointments can range from small issues like pretty disagreement to larger issues like your boyfriend cheated on you with your bestie. Depending on the severity of the issues, you'll have to make a plan to resort the friendship or find a new friend to have an ugly cry with. Sometimes we just need to ask ourselves a few questions before we decide if it's time to move on. Is it devastating enough that it will really matter in 5 years? So maybe she forgot to call you on your birthday. That's definitely disappointing. But is it devastating enough that in 5 years you'll still be fuming over it? Probably not. Sometimes being a good friend means being the bigger person, especially when you know someone is going through a really tough time. How I wish that everyone would understand the difference between someone's normal pattern of the behavior and someone's negative, rough patching in their life, especially ones that outside of the control of their control. Think about your friends' past the recent behavior. If they have disappointed you, is this an isolated event or season of their life, or has this been their MO since your friendship began? In summary, when a friend has hurt you, ask yourself the right question. If you decide the current hurts disappointment are manageable, be sure to communicate the hurt of your friend. This will help them be more aware of how their actions are impacting you. If you decide that friendship is not, if you decide the friendship is not too healthy, unhealthy to continue, do to your friends a pattern of behavior as a right of what they have done. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me.
Thank you so much. We respect you very much. You are still very young and you can now discuss this important issue. That's why this seminar is very important. We'll learn from each other. Thank you so much, dear. Okay, I call the next speaker. Is Nika Sulhaya. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Nika Sulukhia from Georgia, and I'm talking about conflicts and misunderstandings. What can you do? What can you imagine when you think of a good friend, someone who knows you inside and out, always listens, can make you laugh, is never late, and shares your interests and hobbies? In real life, it is rare to find that one person who will fit all. If you depend on a friend to get you through every problem, it's likely they will disappoint you because one friend can't meet all our needs. It's good to have more than one person in our lives that we can rely on. If you need emotional support but don't have any friends at the moment, consider joining a group for people who share your issues. Disagreements are the unavoidable part of life. You are more than likely to encounter some sort of disagreement at some point during your friendship. How you both deal with arguments can be the descending factor in how it will affect your friendship. If you both will need to communicate honestly with each other, listen properly, be assertive, and try to see things from the other friend's perspective, it can really have a positive impact on your friendship. If you both approach all arguments in this way, especially from your disagreement, it can really set a good tone for dealing with conflict in your friendship. Believe me, I know this from experience. It helps you to be able to navigate feelings and options in a way that shows you still care about other person. It also offers a space from constructive relations, genuine apologies to be made, and for each friend needs to be met. However, if you not properly dealt with disagreement can lead you to handboarding unresolved issues and avoiding conflict completely. This is very unhealthy way to operate in a friendship. Trust me, I also know this from experience. If these issues begin to combine and faster over time, you run the risk of becoming bitter and resentful towards your friendship. These feelings also don't just go away. They will continue to build and build. When your feelings get too overwhelming, they can lead to a big outburst, one that causes feelings to seriously get hurt. For drastic measures to be taken, like suddenly calling it quit on a friendship. Thank you for listening. Thank you for kind listening.
Thank you so much.
Nika, your consideration was also very interesting. Thank you very much for being with us and sharing your opinion. I am sure you will be everyone's good friend. Okay. I invite the next speaker is Tato Noniashvili. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello from Georgia. I'm Datanoni Ashwili, and I want to talk about how to overcome disagreements and disappointments in friendship. From time to time, you may have conflict with your friends due to different ideas, visions, or tastes. Here are some things you can do to resolve big and small disagreements. Talk and listen. Take the time to talk with your friend and understand her point of view. If it's a more misunderstanding, you'll thoroughly find a solution together. However, if it's a major disagreement, you may have to assess how important the relationship is to whether you're ready to make an effort shows that you are open and interested in learning about your friend's position and that you want to cooperate with her in your search for the solution and reconciliation. Speaking using I throw out the discussion, talk about yourself and your feeling as thing in I without accessing or judging the other person. Respect attracts respect. Your friend will react a lot better if you say, I find that hard to believe, rather that you're a liar. Describe the problem right from the start. Identify the situation that's causing a problem and that you want to change. They express what you feel. I prefer people to talk to me quiet and not shout. Together with your friend, find out what can be changed so that your relationship remains healthy and what can be changed so healthy and respectful. Name your emotion. Tell your friend what you're feeling about the problem. Anger, sadness, disappointment. Acknowledge what you did wrong. A conflict is never only on person's fault. Admitting with you did wrong will encourage the other person to listen to you. Assess solution, analyze them together. Are they realistic? Are you both satisfied with them? Which one is best from solving the problem, reach an agreement and commit to respect it. Over time, friendship develop. We discover the other person's fault and our own needs and interests change. Sometimes the difference makes things better. Other times it causes a conflict with your always ask yourself if you want to keep this friendship despite what you found out about your friend. If yes, identify exactly what you don't like and talk your friend about it calmly. Tell him where what you felt and listen to what she has to say. Find solution together so you can both feel more comfortable in this relationship. Being different from your friends is not necessarily a problem. Everyone is equal. We get on very well with people who are different from us and like them the way they are. Sometimes the differences solution simulate us. They show us other ways of doing things and looking at life. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for sharing your opinion and talking about the an important topic. It is very good speech. Thank you so much. Okay, I invite the next speaker is Tornike Kurskaya. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Tornike YY-CI. I study in Martwili Municipality, which is public school. I am in 8th grade and I can show my opinion and share about these issues. Overcome disagreements and disappointments in friends. Disagreements and disappointments are common in any relationships, including friendships. However, there are steps you can take to overcome these challenges and strengthen your bonds with your friends. Here are some suggestions. First is communications. Openly honest communication is crucial when addressing conflicts. Express your feelings calmly and clearly, and listen attentively to your friend's perspective. Avoid blaming or being defensive and understand each other better. Second, seek understanding. Put yourself in your friend's shoes and try to understand the points of view. Empathy can help bridge the gap between parents and foster understanding. Ask questions to gain insight into their Share these find common grounds. Focus on the shared goal, interest, and goals. Both your together friends. Identifying common ground can help you refocus positive aspects of your relationship and to work towards compromise. In some cases, find a middle ground that satisfies parties. Maybe next, consider the areas in compromise and make concessions. Sometimes business to meet halfway and can lead to mutual beneficial outcomes. Apologize and forgive. If you have made mistakes or hurt your friends, take responsibility for your actions and apologize sincerely. Similarly, be open your friends if they apologize to you. Forgiveness allows both parties to move forward and reflect and learn. Disagreements and disappointments often provide an opportunity for personal growth. Reflects on the situation and considers what you can learn from it. Acknowledge your own shortcomings and commit to working on them both for the sake of your friendships and personal development. Give each other space. Sometimes taking a step back and allowing space can help diffuse tensions. Take some time for self-reflections and encourage your friends to do the same. When both parties have had an opportunity to gain perspective, you came back together with fresh insights. In conclusions, remember our coming disagreements and disappointments require effort from both sides. Not all friendships may be salvageable, but by approaching conflicts with understanding and willingness to work things out, you create the chance of resolving difference and strengthening your relationships. Thanks for your attention and good luck all and other participants.
Okay, welcome to Samagrilla. Today, all the regions of Georgia are here. It is a very important fact that everyone has the opportunity to participate in this important summit. Thank you very much for this important speech. Thank you. And thank you very much, dear Queen, with this important opportunity. Thank you. Okay, I invite the next speaker is Mariam Natavia. Hello, dear.
Hello, my name is Mariam Natavia. I am studying Martula Municipality, Oches Public School, and I am very happy to be here and share my opinion on these issues. Today I will give you a presentation about how to overcome and disagreements and disappointments in friendship. Okay, let's go. Perhaps you all have had disagreements with your friends. Now we will talk about this very important topic, and I want to tell you that misunderstandings and disagreements exist in all friendship. And if you overcome these disagreements, you will have a really solid friendship. But without disagreements, you will be better friends when you understand and sympathize with each other. Now let's talk how to resolve disagreements in our friendships. First of all, let's understand that conflicts in relationship are unavoidable as each person has unique needs. It can be hard to know when and how to express disappointment, particularly if we haven't had healthy relationships modeled to us. Sometimes it can be hard to tell if we should give our friends another chance to try to move on. We also may find that we are disappointed in our friends over the political views they express or decisions they make. In these cases, we may doubt whether the reasons for our disappointment is valid. Understand that no one can meet all of your needs. What do you imagine when you think of a good friend? Someone who knows you inside and out, always listen, can make you loud, is never late, and shares your interests and hobbies. In real life, it is rare to find a person who will fit all these boxes. We accept people around to us to fill. That's essential to accept that everyone has different strengths and flaws. For example, no one friend may support you by listening and giving great advice, while another may make you a fantastic cup of tea you never knew you needed when you are feeling sad. Here are some steps you can take to resolve disagreements and strengthen your friendship. First, communicate openly, express your feelings calmly and honestly, and encourage your friend to do the same. Avoid blaming or attacking each other and instead focus on understand each other's perspectives. Find common ground, look for areas where you agree or have shared interests. Finding common ground can help you build the foundation for resolving the disagreement. Seek compromise. Work together to find a solution that meets both of your needs. Apologize and forgive. If you have made a mistake, apologize similarly, be willing to forgive your friend if they apologize and show genuine remorse. Practice your friend good traits. Sometimes when we're hurt, angry, and disappointed, we tend to hone in what's gone wrong. We may dwell on our disappointment and doubt everything about our friendship. It can help to review your relationship and look at the times your friend didn't disappoint you. When have they shown up for you? In what ways have they been a good friend? Know that you don't need to dismiss your feelings. Your disappointment is still wild, but try to get a more complete, balanced picture of your friendship. In conclusion, I want to say that overcoming disagreements and disappointments in friendship often involves open communication, empathy, and willingness to understand each other's perspectives. Listening, discussing calmly, and finding common ground can help mend the differences. Sometimes it might also require giving each other space or seeking a meditation to facilitate the conversation. Thanks for your attention. Good luck to all participants.
Mariam is also from one of the village of Samagrala, and see how well she speak English and what an important issue she spoke about. Thank you so much. Conclusion, it is truly an unforgettable moment. I am very happy and proud of you. All young people are really amazing. Once again, many thanks to all the teachers. All the speakers were amazing, and I am sure they will be.
Thank you very much.
I invite the next speaker is Nicholas Magla-Elize. Introduce yourself, dear.
Hi again, everyone. Today I want to talk about very important topic, like friendship. No one can imagine a person without friends. Friendship is an absolutely vital feeling for a person. Georgian people are known for being best friendly ones. We are also therapists to each other. Even today, the most popular role model for Georgian people is Avtandil, from the iconic Georgian book of the 12th century, The Knight in the Panther's Skin. He is the best example of a true friend. But there are cases when we argue with our friends and we are disappointed. What should we do? If our friend does something wrong, we should try to imagine ourselves in his place, find out what's wrong. The best thing is not to pretend that everything is okay, and we must have a frankly dialogue with him. Confession, apologize will save friendship. I think only strong people can admit fault. I remember once I and my friend had an argument about something and I was quite rude to him. Since then, we only exchanged some words and hardly say hello. I felt uncomfortable. I tried to overcome my prejudice and had a talk with him. I said sorry, and this simple word and a great desire to make it up saved our relationship. And it is an old story now. We are still devoted friends. As today we are talking about friendship, I want to show my happiness because European friend countries gave European candidate status to Georgia. I hope we can meet the expectation to UN has. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. You are the best. Your information was very important, and should be noted that now I want to tell you that Nicholas is my classmate. We study in same school and in same class in the School of Quality Village of Stephen Municipality. Thank you, Nicholas.
I'm so proud of you, Nicholas. Thank you so much. Well done.
Okay, I call the next speaker is Ruska Sarsidze. Hello, dear. Introduce
Hello,
yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rustan Tartidze from Georgia, Jalaurta Public School, 8th grade. This is my theme about how to. Can you see my screen?
Yes, dear.
Okay. This is my theme about how to overcome disagreements and disappointments in friendship. It hurts when you trust someone and they let you down, especially when you consider them a close friend. You feel disappointed, sad, and upset because your friends failed to live up to your expectations. Every friendship is different. When you are upset with your friends, the first thing you need to realize is that you can't expect the same things from all of your friends. You have best friends, close friends, friends, and casual friends, or whichever way you wish to call them. The point is you don't have the same depth of relationship with every friend. So before doing anything else, think about your friends and realize that they are all different. Examine each unique friendship and then adjust your expectations accordingly. Were your expectations justified or did you set the bar too high? Understand your feelings and allow yourself to feel them. Your feelings are valid and you have every right to feel what you feel. If a friend lets you down, it's normal to feel disappointed, sad, and even upset. However, it is not healthy to let your feelings consume you for a long time. Take some time and distance to process your feelings. When something bad happens, it can feel like the end of the world. If you let some time go by and get some distance from your friends, you will be able to look at things more objectively. It will be easier to consider things from their perspective and think about what's happened without feelings clouding your judgment. Consider things from their point of view. Okay, so you're disappointed, but what is your friend's side of the story? They might be willing to give you an explanation, or you might realize that they are unaware of how much their actions have hurt you. Try to put your feelings aside. It's hard to be objective, so don't beat yourself up. If it's too difficult to put your feelings aside, you can always involve an objective third party in the situation and get their opinion. Meet with them and have a calm discussion. Even if you are pretty confident that you know their side of the story, meet with your friends to hear them out. They might surprise you with some insights that you have not thought of, or apologize for their behavior and ask to make things right again. Decide whether you still want to be friends with them. Things are not always the same, so what if you want to be friends with them but can't get past what they did? Well, true friends won't apologize and try to make things better if what they did was that harmful. If not, maybe they are not worth being friends with. Try to forgive them. Rise above it all. Forgive and move on with or without them. This can be easier said than done, but try to think of it this way. What they did is a reflection of their character, and how you choose to react is a reflection of yours. Consider ending the friendship if you can't forgive. Even if you want to forgive, it might be too hard. So if you can't forgive, offer grace and show dignity despite everything that happened. Don't keep retelling the story to other friends and leave what's happened behind you. Find closure. Consider getting rid of any keepsakes and memories to help yourself move on. Meet new people. If you end the friendship, go out and look for new friends when you are ready. If your friends have broken your trust before, it does not mean everyone will do so. Learn to trust people because some of them are worth it. Best friend is a variety of different people. Give everyone a chance, but select your close friends with a bit of caution. You want to pick your closest friends based on how much you can trust them, how they make you feel, and how they treat you, but not what kind of clothes they wear or who they believe created the universe. Listen to different people's stories and find out what things look like from their point of view. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you so much, Ruska. You're our beautiful, amazing, and smart Ruska. As always, she gave us a very remarkable presentation in short. Today is really a celebration of knowledge sharing. Thank you, Queen, for bringing in so many talented young people under one umbrella. Okay.
1 minute, Ellen, dear Queen hand. She have a question. Please give us. Zell, you are with us? If we need help, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Ambassador Elena. Thank you so much, Dr. Inga. Thank you so much for all our great speakers on this platform. And I'm enjoying it. I'm learning, because learning is living and learning is lifelong. So as you learn from us, we are also learning from you. And believe it or not, let me show you. I've got my notepad here. So I'm jotting down what you've written, I'm learning, I'm asking questions. But this question I want to ask is not only for Tama alone, it's for everyone. Either you type it on the chat box or you say it or you raise your hands and say it quickly. And then once I'm satisfied with the response, then I can now ask direct questions to Tama. Now, the question is this. Personally, to every one of us here, is it possible for me? I'm asking myself, and I want you to ask yourself, is it possible to forgive? Yes or no? Is it possible to forgive? You can say it or you can type it on the chat box. Yeah, even those people on the Facebook, is it possible to forgive?
Very interesting. So please,
Yes or no? Simple answer. Yes or no? Is it possible to forgive? You can nod your head, you can type it on the
Yes.
chat box, and you can...
Yes, I can. But there is the most important respect and trust. We must respect and trust people. And we must know and we accept as they are.
And another thing I want to ask again, thank you so much, Ruska. Another question I want to ask is in between forgive and ask apology or ask to forgive. Which one is much better for you? To forgive or to ask for forgiveness? Which one? Anyone can answer the question. To forgive or to ask for forgiveness? Which one is better for you personally?
Respect as better respect. The respect is the most better.
So that means because you respect them, it is better for you to forgive them. Yes. And it's also better to receive forgiveness.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the last questions for the general now, before I come back to my lovely speaker. The last question is this. If you forgive, does that mean that you forget? If you forgive somebody, does that mean that you forget the event that happened? Or ignore it? Or deny it that that event didn't happen? If you forgive somebody.
ასევე შეგიძლიათ უპასუხოთ ნებისმიერმა, აი მარიამი იწევს ხელს.
Okay.
I think it's not easy to forgive. Yeah, it's easy to forgive maybe, especially when the person to who we forgive is special for us. But it's hard to forget it because from my experience, I can tell that that's really hard. But after this, you complete communication with this person, but actually.
So we're getting okay to our wonderful speaker, Tama. Now, the question I want to bring back to you now is, I know that we are all learning and we are all building ourselves up, which is good. If we find it difficult, that's the question for you, Tama. If we find it difficult to forgive and to receive forgiveness, then what will happen to us personally? Or, use yourself as an experience. If we find it difficult to forgive and to receive forgiveness, so how will it affect you as person, as individual? If you don't forgive, if it's so difficult and you don't want to forgive, or you can't forgive, or you can't ask for forgiveness, how does it affect you? Do you understand the question? I know it's difficult because it's English and you have to translate. I know. I understand.
We are ready. We are ready.
Okay, so I open it to floor. If they can help Tama, if Tama also can answer it, anybody, please.
Yes.
How does it affect you if you find it difficult to forgive or to receive forgiveness?
Yes.
I can't hear. Can you, anybody hear? Somebody is speaking?
Yes. Yes, yes.
შენი ხმა არ ისმის მზეო?
რატომ?
აი ახლა ისმის. იკარგება არ ისმის შენი ხმა.
Can you hear me? Inga.
ისმის მზეოს ხმა? იქნებ ჩემთანაა პრობლემა.
ისმის ხმა?
არა, არ ისმის. არ ისმის.
I can't hear here, but it's okay if she can type it on the chat box and then we can move on. So you can type it.
Yes, right in chat box.
On chat box, yes. And any other person as well on Facebook, on Twitter, anywhere, write it on the chat box. We are all learning from one another. So tell us your experience, or tell us how will you feel what will be your effect if you don't forgive and if you don't receive forgiveness. Thank you. Over to you, Ambassador Elena. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now I call the next speaker. Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's Tamar Beradze. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tamar Beradze.
Welcome, Tamar.
I'm from Georgia and I study at Khidari School. I'm in 9th grade. And today I have to give a presentation about friendship. Friendship is the most difficult thing in the world to explain. This is not taught in school, but if we don't understand the importance of friendship, then we really haven't learned anything. True friendship always comes with difficulties for which we must be ready. True friendship always comes with difficulties, and there is nothing surprising in this fact that two people can have disagreements. This is one of the components of maintaining friendship. If the friendship ends, then it never existed. This quote implies that if the friendship cannot overcome any difficulties and the relationship ends, then it never existed. And what do psychologists say? According to the majority of psychologists, there is no such friendship between three people as there can be between two people. And yet, what is friendship such an indescribable feeling? Friendship is the most sacred thing for me. A friend is a person who I unconditionally trust, love, appreciate, and support. A friend sees you when you are invisible to others. A friend is a person who understands what to say with his eyes without words. According to a recent study, 15% of relationships considered friends are not friendship. For me, friendship is an endless recognition of each other. I cannot explain friendship in words. I feel it. And this was my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Do we have any questions?
No, this is a really beautiful presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tamar. Really brilliant presentation. Very interesting also. Wow.
Yes. Okay, I invite the next speaker is Mariam Beradze. Hello, dear. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Mariam Beradze, and today I am talking to you about how to overcome disagreements among friends. There is nothing so superior in the way friends disagree with each other. When two people have different opinions about something, it opens doors to anger, which may result in blaming each other. We probably want to live a peaceful life with our friends and neighbors. And when you have a disagreement with someone, it is probably not pleasant. Therefore, many ways to disagreements. For example, it is possible to overcome negative feelings and forget resentment. It is possible to resolve disagreements with friend talk. If a child is a victim of conflict and does it not tell you, it may be noticed that way he will be all the energy and disagreements others. For I wish to be and to live without conflict and live in a peaceful world. Thank you for your attention.
Wow. Very
Oh my God.
shortly. Amazing.
Yes, and very important.
Yes.
Thank
Well
you
done.
so much. Okay, I call the next speaker is Lukat Alakhaze. Hello, dear.
Hello everyone, I am Lukat Alakhadze from Georgia, and I am 10th grade student. Okay, I will start now. We all get frustrated with a friend once in a while. Where are some steps to take next time you are in this situation? When you are frustrated with your friend, you can try practice self-compassion. If you are feeling bad because of someone else's behavior, you might show your anger and irritation in your actions and words, and that only makes that person more likely to be negative. Your bad feelings are not only horrible for you, but for a situation. When you are hurting, you may not want to admit it to other people, but it really can make you feel better. So take a plunge and talk to someone. Share your feelings, ask for them to listen, maybe then give advice. The advice doesn't matter so much as the connecting and listening. Practice empathy and compassion is a difficult step, but one duet can produce incredible progress in your friendship. Once you start to feel more compassionate towards the other person, talk to them. Yes, they might not act in a compassionate and peaceful way towards you, but you can be a better person. Try connecting with them, sharing that you are having a hard time, asking for their support. This might not always turn out well, but if you do it in a spirit of connection, we might be open to this discussion. Surround yourself with positive friends. Find other people who are more aligned with the way you want to live, one by one, with relationships that have a positive influence in your life and be a positive influence on the lives of others. Thanks for your attention.
Wow.
Wow, Luca, you brought energy to our summit. Such a consideration is very important. We are definitely waiting for you at the next summit. Thank you so much. Your amazing presentation.
Yes, yes, Luca, you are really amazing. And boy, thank you so much. Waiting next time. Definitely.
Okay, I invite the next speaker is Ani Babuadze.
Yes.
Introduce yourself there.
Hello, everyone. I am Ani Babuadze. I am from Georgia, and I study at Lepel Sestaponi Public School number 3, in grade 10. First of all, I want to define what friendship is. Many of us may believe what we have true close friendship, but may not give too much thought to how we would actually define a good friend. A friend can be someone you have been close to for years, or can be or could be someone fairly new in your life. A good friend is often someone who will be there for you consistently, whether that is through simple words or grand gestures. They are often someone you feel comfortable talking honestly with because you know they are genuinely listening and care about what you have to say. Indeed, friendships are an essential parts of our lives. They provide us with support, and but however, friendship problems can arise even in the closest friendship, from minor disagreements to major betrayals. Many different factors can contribute to friendship problems. For example, such as miscommunication, conflicting interests, unhealthy competition, and so on. But it is possible to overcome friendship problems. Let's see. One of the most important strategies to overcoming friendship problems is becoming a good and calm listener. Spare time to listen to each other's perspectives, express your feelings and thoughts, and find common ground. Also, practicing empathy can also help to overcome friendship problems. Start by put yourself in other person's shoes. Try and understand their feelings and their perspectives too. To overcome these problems, it's time to become more sensitive to your friends' needs and feelings. When we practice empathy, we can better communicate with our friends. We can listen to them more effective. This can lead a stronger and more meaningful conversation. In my opinion, it can be the best way to solve friendship problems. Thank you for the attention.
Ellen, you are muted. Ellen, please.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Annie, you are very amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion.
Annie, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I invite the next speaker is Lizzie Peradze.
I'm raising my hand.
So sorry, so sorry.
I'm raising my hand. I have another important question for everybody. Everybody, both the Facebook and the chat. Now the question is,
Zoom me for everyone.
no question. Well, my question is, who is perfect? Have you seen anybody perfect before? Please drop down your answers or you can say it. Who is perfect? Yes. Have you met anybody perfect before? Perfect person that is perfect. Who is perfect?
Mariam, please.
Okay. I want people to answer me. Yes, yes, yes.
Mariam,
Who is
please.
perfect? Mariam, yes. Let me hear from you. Who
Mariam
is perfect?
has lower per.
Who
I think
is
Mariam has
perfect?
some kind of problem, internet problem.
Yes, შეგიძლია მზეო ქართულადაც დავუსვათ კითხვა ბავშვებს.
So who is perfect among us? Or have you met anyone that is perfect? I don't see any answer. Nothing on chat book. No one is
No one is
responding to me.
perfect.
Eh?
Because
Yes,
everyone is human
Mariam.
and everybody.
Yes, yes, I'm listening. Who is perfect among us here? Or have you met any perfect before? Anyone that is
Actually,
perfect?
I haven't met any perfect person because I think the perfect person doesn't exist on the years because everyone may have a bad side. Every person, every human. That's how to say.
Yes.
Every person's personality have bad sides, so that means that no one is perfect.
No one is perfect. Thank you. And then somebody else has also said it on the chat book. No one is perfect.
Nicholas also. Nicholas, I see Nicholas' head.
Okay. So
Yes.
Nichols, who is perfect? Are you perfect or have you met anybody perfect before?
Please, Nicholas.
Of course, no. I think everyone made mistake.
Wow. Wow.
And
That's
I
great.
think only God is perfect who
Only
express all
God.
this kindness and
Yes.
yes.
You are right. You are absolutely right. More answers. We still have about 19 participants here. Who is perfect among us? Have you met anybody perfect before?
Also, teachers, please answer. We have teachers also.
Yes, teachers. Yes. Who is perfect? Have you met any of your students?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Ambassador
with
Maka.
Yeah.
I've been seeing
Hello,
your name.
everyone. I am very
I've been
happy
seeing your
to
name.
be
People
here.
have been talking through you.
I like this question very much, dear Queen. This question is very inspired and very important for us.
Yes. So who is
And
perfect?
I want to say nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect, and nobody deserves to be perfect. Nobody
Exactly.
has it easy. Everyone has issues.
Exactly.
You never know what people are going through.
Yes.
So pause before
Why?
you
But
start
for me,
judging,
everyone is
voting, or
perfect.
criticizing
No
others.
one is perfect.
Everybody
No
is
one.
fighting.
We are all not perfect. And that is why we have right. It's okay for us to make mistakes. It's okay for us to hurt. But you just have to be careful what you are doing to somebody else. It's okay for us to expect. It's okay for us as well to assume, because you know why? We are human beings. We are all human. And just because we are human, only one person that is perfect on earth and in heaven is God, the Almighty. And that is why we have to always remember that when they do something to us, or when we feel disappointed, discouraged, or disagreement, it's okay. The only skills that we need to develop is how do we face it? How do we handle it? And how do we overcome it? Because we are still human beings. We cannot run away from ourselves. So, and that is more reason why I just asked that question. I have never seen anybody perfect before. Even the government are not perfect. The relationship, the marriage, homes, family, they are not perfect. No business is perfect. We are only all getting better, learning to get better. So if we are struggling to be perfect, then we will fall. If you want to be perfect, then you will fail. So we need to have it in our mindset that no one is perfect, but we can get better. And that's why we need to look at others when they hurt us, when they do whatever they do. I know maybe some of us can be Christians. If we can remember the words said by Jesus Christ on the cross, when everybody's doing whatever they like, including the thieves that are hanged with him, he asked one favor from God, and he said, Father, forgive them. Why? Because they don't know what they are doing. So he knows that no one is perfect.
Everyone,
so that is why. So
yes,
he said,
everyone
forgive
makes
them.
mistakes.
Everybody make
Yes.
mistakes. We fall, we rise, we fail, we succeed, we make mistakes. So no one is perfect. So that's what I just want to, that's why I asked that question, and that's why I just raised that. Sorry, over to you, my ambassador. Elena.
Okay, I call the next speaker. Yes, it's Lizzie Peradze.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Lizzie Paradze. I'm from Georgia. I study at level Sestaponi Public School number 3. Relationships are very important in our lives. I want to talk about friendships and its problems. I take a closer look at the common causes of friendship problems. What are effects and strategies for overcoming them? So let's explore many different factors and common accountable to friendship problems. Some common causes include miscommunication, jealousy, manipulation. Communication is vital in a relationship. However, a touch of common causes may lead to any array of problems. In this miscommunication of problems, in this miscommunication is one of the most common causes of friendship problems. There are instances where friends may misunderstand each other's words, intentions, or actions, leading to conflicts and hard feelings. Jealousy can cause a major fit in friendships and become significant cause of friendships and become a significant cause of friendship problems. When one friend feels wait for it over is receiving more attention, affection, or recognition, its use tend to follow despite boarding. There are instances when friends use over friends for where one benefits and fate to do in the name of love beside. We also feel this way on you because you have friends. Sure, public is useless and because the biggest hardly is in friendship. We are strangers for overcoming friendship problems. For example, good communication. It is important that our friends communicate each other honestly and openly. Think about their true feelings, and also is it important to be a good listener, forgiving and letting of past hardly and conflicts can able also be essential to overcoming friendship problems. As long as you hold on to anger and resentment, you will be more straight in the past. Besides, forgiveness and letting go can help you move forward and strengthen your relationship. Finally, focusing on the positive aspects or your friends can help you overcome challenges and build a stranger relationship. Don't just speak but undertake some actions. Start by celebrating each other's successes, celebrating, supporting each other through tough times, and sharing the memories you have shared together. thank you attention.
Perfect. Thank you, Lizzie.
Wow, Lizzie, Luca, you are broad and thank you very much. These young people are from the third public school of Sistafoni municipality. Director Ms. Ketina Sharikadze always support them. Thank you very much to all three, to the students.
Yes, thank you so much. Really amazing. It's also first time. We really appreciate this moment. Thank you, and waiting in next summit. Thank you so much. Okay, Ellen, I think we have last speaker from today. Yes, please.
It's David Kwaratskhelia. Introduce yourself there.
David,
Can I share the screen?
Yes, you can.
Hello once again. Today I will speak about prevention of disagreement and disappointment in friendship. 1 minute. So. On this presentation, I will speak about different information which can be grouped as different chapters. As you can see, I have 3 chapters and they are explanation, results, and preventions. Let's start, but before I will introduce myself. My name is David Kwaratskhelia. I'm from Georgia. I'm studying in the Lichkonis number first public school of Martvel municipality at 10th grade. My English teacher is Isolda Daneli. Now let's start from the chapter first, explanation. Disagreement. When you disagree with someone, this means that you have a different idea or different opinion than that person has. Argument is a type of conflict either between people or ideas. If your opinion contradicts the facts, there is a disagreement. Statements, opinions, and claims can also disagree. Disappointment. Disappointment is a feeling of dissatisfaction with unfulfilled expectations. It is a difficult but common feeling that can settle in a person's mental state due to various situations. Disappointment is a feeling that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. Anyone who has already created expectations and has not seen them fulfilled will experience disappointment. Friendship. Friendship is a positive relationship, attitude, and feeling between 2 or more people that manifests itself in mutual sympathy, loyalty, and trust. An individual with a friendly attitude towards each other is called a friend. Friendship is usually based on mutual love, trust, common purpose, and mutual respect, and often common interests. Chapter 2, Results. Causes of disagreement. Disagreement may arise due to differences in points of view, ideology, or unhealthy competition that may yield either positive or negative consequences. While it's different to imagine that conflict could have any advantages, it can actually be a strong impetus for changing within an organization. Results of disagreement. Disagreement leads to conflict, and conflict itself leads to bullying, harassment, or discrimination. Diverts energy from more important issues and tasks, polarize groups so that cooperation is reduced, destroy the morale of people, or reinforces poor self-concepts. Conflict results in relationship. Some of the potential effects of unresolved conflict include damage to relationships. Unresolved conflict can damage relationships, leaving people feeling frustrated and resentful of each other. This can lead to a breakdown in communication and a lack of trust and respect. Causes of disappointment. Disappointment is caused by the fact that thoughts and expectations do not correspond to reality. Your expectations and hopes for others may be too high for the current situation. Even if you think your expectations are appropriate and realistic, they may not be realistic at all. Causes of disappointment in relationships. Disappointment can result from fundamental differences in one's life goals or priorities between partners. As these priorities become evident over time, individuals may feel increasingly disconnected from their partner, leading to disappointment as they realize the extent of their incompatibility. Results of disappointment. People who are disappointed are at greater risk of physical or emotional difficulties or both. Such individuals appear to have a greater frequency of headaches, gastrointestinal difficulties, moist palms, and overperspiration than those scoring low on this scale. Chapter 3, Prevention. Prevention of disappointment. I will talk through about 2 methods to prevent disappointment. First one is effective communication, which is key to resolving and preventing disappointment in relationships. Practice active listening by genuinely hearing and understanding your partner's perspective and feeling. Be kind to yourself. It's important to address your disappointments, but first you need to take care of you in mind and body. Don't try and figure out your next move or plan B. Immediately give yourself time to process. Prevention of disagreement with 5-5 method. The 5-5 method is simple according to Clark. When a disagreement comes up, each partner would take 5 minutes to speak while the other simply listens, and then they use the final 5 minutes to talk it through. There is nothing on this earth more to be prized than true friendship. Thomas Aquinas. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you very much, David. First of all, I want to thank you for being with us until the end, and despite the fact that you are the last speaker, you listen attentively. You are amazing, as always. You give us an important and interesting presentation. I appreciate your time and wisdom. Thank you very much.
Thank you also. Thanks to Dr. Queen Elizabeth for this great opportunity. Thank you to Dr. Ringa. She invited me on this project. Thank you also too. And thanks to my English teacher, Isolda Danile, because she supported me and she helped me so much. And thanks to Georgian great team also for great support.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are amazing. You are amazing, David. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dear Queen, can you hear me?
Have you finished? Is that
yes?
Speaking?
David is last speaker for today's summit.
Right. Amazing, amazing. Let me look at their faces. Wonderful, wonderful.
Open your
Open your
camera.
camera so I can see your faces. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vico. Sorry, I won't be able to pronounce all your name properly, but I love you all and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about this. Thank you so much for all our great teachers that have supported us. And thank you so much for all our speakers. You've all done very well. You had a very excellent presentation. I love all the slides. I love your speeches. I love your calmness. And I also understand what you are sharing with us today. And like I said, I'm also a student because I'm learning from you as you are learning from us. So I've got my own notepad and I was able to jot some few things. I've asked so many questions and I've clarified what I've learned. And I really, really appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Mariam, Lizzie, please open your camera,
And
please.
I also want to express my gratitude to our amazing leader, the coordinator, the moderator, the chairperson, Ambassador Elena Salamberas. Did I pronounce that one well? Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And we want to appreciate even the president of Georgia, YYCI International. Thank you so much, Dr. Inga Kashivala. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate all our teachers. I've seen Maka, I've seen
Nico,
Vico,
Eliko.
Oh yes, I've seen. Sorry, just forgive me for
not
pronouncing it well. I also want to appreciate Mariam,
Yes,
Lizzie,
Mariam.
Annie,
Nino
Miriam.
also with us,
Yes,
Ruska.
Tomike, Luca, Nicola, David. At least I can pronounce that David well. Ruska, Voka, Vako, Chengiani, I'm trying.
Salome. Yes, name is Salome. Yes.
Solomon. Okay. I'm trying. Don't worry. I will get there because I'm also learning. Thank you so much for this wonderful time today. I really appreciate it. And guess what? This will be the last seminar of the year 2023. And we are all preparing hard to move on to 2024. So the next time you're going to see me, my face, my smiley face, and the next time I'm going to see your smiling faces will be next year, 2024. Let me also express my gratitude to the Almighty God that has been with us since the beginning of this year, 2023. We appreciate God Almighty that has kept us safe, keep us together, and also protecting and providing for us, and everything that God is doing for every one of us, doing for our family. I want to say thank you, God Almighty. We should not forget appreciating that. And I also want to express my gratitude to all the leaders of YYCI-YLEN International, for which we are standing together, working together, learning together, shining together, growing together, and we are making an impact into this world. So I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. You are all so special to my heart. Every one of you. You are so special to my heart. And I release the grace, I release the blessing upon every one of you. And I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. If you have anything else to say, then we can close this meeting.
Yes, Ellen, please, and conclusion. Congratulations. Well,
Yes. Well, congratulations to everyone. I am very happy and excited today. It was one of the most important days for my life. Thank you very much, dear Queen, for this amazing opportunity. Many thanks to all the teachers, to all participants. Today we learned a lot from each other. Once again, thank you very much, dear Queen, for giving us to opportunity to express our thoughts and views on relationships. I wish everyone a happy new year. I am sure that after the new year, we will come with even greater thoughts and attitudes.
yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much and congratulations. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are all special. Always remember that. You are all special. You are unique. And you have the power in you to become great. And you have greatness in you to achieve, to become, to succeed. So as you enter into 2024, every challenges you face, you can overcome it, including your studies, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult life is, no matter how big it looks like the problem, they can be solved and you can overcome all. So on this note, I would like to say or ask my important questions, unless if Dr. Inga has anything else to say. Dr. Inga?
Yes, yes, you can.
Good. May I end this meeting now for us to move on and enjoy the rest of the weekend and rest of the month of 2023. May I end this conference or this seminar now? And the answer is yes.
Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, I can. Of course.
So lots of love to you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you for your presentation. And if you want, I'm going to be watching the video as well. The video will be available on Facebook and YouTube, YYCI TV. And also keep asking questions about this topic because it's very important. We don't know it all. I could hear from some of our speakers today saying that you need to open yourself. You need to share with others and you need to learn from others because no one is perfect and because we are all learning every day. And it's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to upset, but just make sure that you take responsibility of your actions towards yourself and towards others and manage your emotions. So on this note, I am closing up with this, my clicking here today. May the Lord bless you all. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord show his faces upon you in everything you do during this Christmas festival and holiday, as they call it in other places, and also as we enter into 2024. See you there, and may God keep you. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay safe, and also stay positive, because there's so many things that will go around us. Keep your focus and let's see ourselves again in 2024. Love you all. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Goodbye
Thank
and wishing
you.
you a good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Ruska. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much for this
Thank,
opportunity.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Happy
Thank
New Year and
Happy New
goodbye.
Year. Yes, and keep smiling. Thank you so much, Eliko.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr.
Miriam,
Inga. Thank you,
thank you so
Queen
much.
Elizabeth,
Bye-bye.
for this
Thank you
opportunity.
so
Thank you,
much,
dear
Nicole.
Elena Shanamberidze.
Love you.
Welcome.
No,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you
This
so
is
much, Tomike.
seminar.
Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you so much, Luca. Thank you so much. You can now leave if you want to, because I'm about to end this meeting. So thank you so much. Keep smiling, stay on top, be positive, trust in God, keep praying, stay strong. And yes, you can.
You can.